Oh, yeah, baby, baby. Well, there you are on YouTube. Look at you. Who are you out there? You stumbled upon the most amazing show, the Clark the Shark Show, at 1-800-449-8255. You were perusing and cruising on YouTube, and now you'll never be the same. There's no going back, because you're going to take a journey to the center of Shark's mind right here on the Sharky Show from the golden EIB Sharkerphone at 1-800-449-8255. The fabulous, most fabulous shark you will ever find in the universe. Andromeda, the Milky Way, or the other billions of galaxies. Everywhere in the universe, they all sing the praises to the almighty shark and to Ted Nugent and the Amboy Dukes for this second album by this amazing band is one of the most incredible albums ever recorded, ever. And people in the hard rock, heavy metal, rock and roll, psychedelia, stratum, they all know this. You can forget all the other bands, baby. This band invented everything. You talk about the originators of metal, of grunge, of taking psychedelia to another level, of making commercial, hard rocking music out of Detroit, out of Michigan, like no other band, out of the USA, like no other band in history. It is the Amboy Dukes. Not Ted Nugent and the Amboy Dukes. This is the Amboy Dukes. Now, you all know that Sharky loves that first album. But this album here rises and goes to that next level amazingly. Like bands often do, but rarely quite like this. The Amboy Dukes really were all alone in 1967 with a couple of albums. Steppenwolf wasn't out yet. The Beatles hadn't recorded Helter Skelter. Really there was just The Who and Cream and Jimi Hendrix and a few others at 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show. And these two albums were anomalies, really, people. They were. They were taking hard rock. They were taking 1966 out of the garage and putting it into stadiums. I mean, let's be perfectly clear and honest here. The Amboy Dukes, were really doing that on the Clark the Shark Show right here at 1-800-449-8255 from the golden EIB Sharkerphone. And, to break down this amazing album, Mississippi Murderer, the blues cut that starts this off. Side one is really Ted Nugent's side. There's some Farmer helpings or contributions here. But side one is just amazing. Mississippi Murderer, the blues song, is really like the only song on this album that sounds like that first album. Because on this album, baby, this band makes updates and they go to the next level. Really way before Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath or Deep Purple or Uriah Heep or any of that, or when The Who got really heavy. The first band to really do this was the Amboy Dukes and Ted Nugent. When you look at Ted Nugent today, you just see this douchebag that you make fun of. But honestly, this guy he was an originator, a creator of heavy metal, hard rock. In 1967, he was one of them, one of the 6 guys in this band from Michigan, from Detroit. Ted Nugent really is like the Kurt Cobain of heavy metal, hard rock, people. He is. before Jimmy Page. You could say it's Pete Townsend or Eric Clapton and the Yardbirds, but no, man, it's the Amboy Dukes. 2 albums, not one, 2 albums in 1967 that are hard rock, heavy. Heavier than 1966. That garage scene, with the Music Machine and the Count Five and the Remains and the Standells. This is not like that. Ted Nugent and the Amboy Dukes and Farmer and Drake, all these guys go to an incredible level here on this album where they are so inventive, so creative, the people around the earth couldn't even understand it at the time. That really, these guys were the Led Zeppelin, the real Led Zeppelin. I'm not kidding you guys. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show, 1-800-449-8255 from the fabulous golden EIB Sharkraphone. That's right, the Wolfman Jack on crack is giving you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me, Ted Nugent. Mississippi Murderer, blues, excellence. Writers, Nugent and Farmer, baby. But then, after that blues cut, this whole album goes to a phenomenal level. Phenomenal. And Surrender to Your Kings. Man, is this an awesome killer bass line. Just 6 guys wailing on Surrender to Your Kings. It's catchy, it's melodic, it's heavy, baby. It's before Led Zeppelin. And it really rocks. Track number 2. But Flight of the Bird, another Ted Nugent song. Awesome. It almost sounds like Uriah Heep before Uriah Heep. Killer keyboards. The bass is killer. This is a new bassist. They got a new bassist and a new keyboardist. But everyone else is the same, baby. You know me, I don't like lineup changes, but on this album, oh, baby, they got better and they went to the next level. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show, you guys. And Flight of the Bird, which might be my favorite song on the album. Killer, dude, killer. Of course, Scottish Tea, the instrumental, is killer. You get some Ted with a melodic little guitar. The little intro's killer, and it's this marching drum beat shit that's just... I love marching drums, man. I fucking love it. Killer instrumental. It's very Scottish indeed, baby. Awesome guitar here. And Dr. Slingshot by Nugent and Farmer. Funky, man. This song is awesome. Melodic. Awesome. Awesome drums. Killer guitar. Funky, bluesy, baby, right here. One of the most killer songs on the album right here, baby. Dr. Slingshot. The Ted Nugent side of this album is incredible. But the side 2 with these Farmer songs, man, Steve Farmer, what a genius. Fuck, man, incredible. Now, you all know Journey to the Center of Your Mind is one of the greatest songs ever recorded in rock and roll history. It leads off side 2, and I say no more. I want you to go buy this album at Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, everywhere. Try to find the vinyl. Try to find the analog vinyl of this and try to buy it. It'll cost you a lot, but try to. The digital sounds pretty good anyway, you guys. I mean, crank up the bass and, crank it up. All this bullshit, Eddie Vedder, guy's such a fucking douchebag. He needs to shut his mouth, dude. I don't like guys like these grunge 90s guys opening their mouth, because the guy is just so fucking phony. And, spin the black circle. Dude, fucking suck a cock, man. Journey to the Center of the Mind, baby. That's a song that Eddie douchebag Vedder could never write. And it's by Farmer and Nugent, baby. 1968. And Ivory Castles. Fucking killer, dude. Killer. Melodic, atmospheric. Man, it's some Steve Farmer time now, baby. If he's writing a song like Ivory Castles, it's going to be melodic. And yeah, there's that slow marching beat shit again that I love. And it's just fucking awesome, man. I get a Genesis vibe from this track, Ivory Castles. Before Genesis, though, these guys invent everything, man. I'm not kidding you guys. They are geniuses. Why is a carrot more orange than an orange? And I've often wondered that myself. Look at the wonders of God. You know, he makes purple flowers and then he's like, orange. I'm going to make a carrot orange. Not red, not purple, not green, not yellow. God made the carrot orange, but you're just wondering, why is a carrot more orange than an orange? And dude, Clark the Shark right here at 1-800-449-8255. I wonder the same thing. And the slow beat, man, the just killer song. Why do we believe things we never seen, baby? Why? One of the most killer songs on the album. I love this fucking track. Why are we greener than green, baby? Why are you greener than green? Why are you greedy out there, charging $5,000 a month rent and making people homeless around Torrance, Redondo Beach, and Los Angeles? Why, man? Why is green green, purple purple, man? Why? They're being very original, creative, inventive, baby, here. And the lead vocals from Drake. I'm not a big fan of Drake, but his vocals here are fucking awesome. Love them, man. Definitely with this album, you can see where they are all fusing it together, where Farmer, Drake, and the Nuge are creating a work of genius here. But side 2 is definitely because of Farmer. I mean, his songwriting is so amazing on all these songs on side 2. And Missionary Mary, which sounds like a Ted Nugent song, it's just killer, man. Fucking awesome. It's like prog rock, killer snare drums. It explodes into these melodic vocal harmonies. I mean, every song has killer keyboards on this album, baby. Fucking awesome. It's one of the best songs on the album right here, man. It's a Farmer classic. And Death is Life is fucking amazing. Killer, dudes. 3/4, 6/8. You know I love 3/4 and 6/8. Mellow, and then it explodes heavy. Killer vocal harmonies, baby. I love how their songs build and build. They even invented that, you guys. These brooding little songs on side 2. I like the Farmer songs more than the Nugent songs, but it's all good. And St. Philip's Friend is fucking awesome, man. Killer, dude. Mellow, killer, just, you know, St. Philip's Friend. I love that song. And once again, dark, brooding, and asking questions, and it's just so deep and mysterious, and it's almost like a prayer, but it's like, you know, I'll prove I'm right, baby. Sharky will at 1-800-449-8255. The fabulous Clark the Shark Show from the Golden EIB Sharkraphone. It's not a microphone, because I'm always proven right, and I'll prove I'm right, even if YouTube wants to ban and delete my videos, even if my liberal friends and family want to ban, delete, and shadow ban me and tell everyone or I'm lame or try to wreck my reputation. Clark the Shark will prove he's right. And Ted Nugent and Farmer, they prove they're right, baby. With this fucking song, it's amazing. I get a vibe almost like Ray Davies, like the Kinks. There's a song from 1974 by the Kinks on Preservation Act 2 called He's Evil, and it almost sounds like Ray Davies ripped off that song. I'll Prove I'm Right by the Amboy Dukes right here. I'm not kidding. Listen to that song and listen to this song, side 2 of this amazing album. And I don't care if Ray... I mean, the Kinks are like everyone. They pinch here and there. Even me, Clark the Shark. And of course, Journey to the Center of the Mind is a lot like Ben is Dead by the Greenhouse Effect, meaning me, Clark the Shark. I love that song so much. And in honor of Ted, I had to bite part of the song, man. I'm sorry, Ted. And I've actually gotten emails and angry threats from many people uh, about that song. Like, how dare you steal from the Nuge? And even the Nuge and his attorneys, but come on, Clark the Shark, so small time. I mean, I'm huge worldwide, everywhere else, but if you're not big on YouTube, where you get banned and deleted, and YouTube holds you down. They don't let you get views. They don't let you get subscribers. YouTube tries to make it look like Clark the Shark is small. And then when I do get big, they ban and delete my whole channel and they wipe out all my hard work of art, poetry, writing, all the things I do, all my songs. YouTube will just ban and delete you, just like your liberal friends and family do to you. And this is why families don't speak, and they have people within families that hate each other because you have a conservative guy, who goes to church, or maybe he doesn't go to church and he's an atheist, libertarian conservative, and he still hates the fucking liberal douchebag in his family at 1-800-449-8255, the fabulous Clark the Shark Show. So in conclusion, I say to all of you, where, of course, this band revisits Journey to the Center of the Mind, kind of like the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper reprise. It's awesome the way this album ends with conclusion. I love it. And in conclusion, I, Clark the Shark, say to you, this is one of rock and roll's greatest albums ever recorded. I don't really love or like Ted Nugent, but I feel bad because the guy invented everything way before Jimmy Page. He did it better than Pete Townsend or Eric Clapton or Cream. He did it better than that 1966 garage scene because he took all those bands and he perfected them with the Amboy Dukes. And so did Farmer, man. All 6 of these guys in this band from Detroit and fucking Michigan, motherfucker. These guys, all of them, John Drake, who I'm not wild about, Ted Nugent and Steve Farmer. And they got this new bassist, dude, this Greg Arama, whatever, guy's amazing. Of course, Dave Palmer on drums, killer. And the new guy, Andy Solomon, keyboardist, man. This album, it is a rock and roll classic in the top 1,000 albums. This is like the Kinks, Muswell Hillbillies, like the Who, Who's Next, like the Stones, Sticky Fingers, like Led Zeppelin 4, but better than all of those. This album's gotta be number 3 or 4, right behind just Sgt. Pepper and a couple others. The Amboy Dukes, not Ted Nugent and the Amboy Dukes, the Amboy Dukes from 1968 on Mainstream Records. I want you to go buy the vinyl. I want you to go buy it on electronic, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, everywhere. And support Ted Nugent and write him an email and say, Ted, you're a fucking douchebag, but I don't care, dude. I love you, man. You're getting old, and I just want to tell you, Ted, thank you for being the inventor of grunge, the inventor of indie, the inventor of metal, the inventor of hard rock. You and Steve Farmer, who recently died, man, God rest his soul. I praise God, you guys, for Steve Farmer. You gotta hear his album from 2000. It is amazing as it revisits psychedelia. A la The Greenhouse Effect, my band, but even better than I do, baby. And God bless Drake and all these guys, man. Every one of these 6 guys who perfected, invented, originated, these guys who captured the 60s, but they were already in the 1970s with this album, where they updated everything, baby, and they went to the next level. The Amboy Dukes. Just a fascinating, amazing album. And of course, it contains one of the greatest songs ever written in the history of rock and roll. But all these other songs, I swear to God, you guys are just as good. This album is purely amazing, and I want you to buy it, and I want you to tell them that you heard it on the Clark the Shark Show at 1-800-449-8255. The fabulous, most amazing shark. The most amazing shark you will ever find on the internet. The most amazing show because it told you about Ted Nugent and the fabulous Amboy Dukes, baby. I'm Clark the Shark, and you just heard the gospel. You just heard the word, baby. You just heard the only review of the Amboy Dukes' Journey to the Center of the Mind. Journey to the center of your mind, people. And you heard it right here on the Clark the Shark Show, baby. The only one you'll ever need. Don't listen to the other YouTube reviewers, man. They're just trying to make money. They're just trying to get views and subscribers. Come here and listen to Clark the Shark because I'm in a band. I play guitar, drums, lead vocals, and I'm huge all over the world on the internet. And all of my music has been banned by YouTube. I cannot even be on YouTube, and soon YouTube will ban and delete this channel right here for something stupid like copyright or some nonsense. Fuck YouTube, you guys. They can go to hell. That comes straight from the heart of Clark the Shark at 1-800-449-8255, the fabulous golden EIB sharkerphone. That's right. Clark the Shark, the Wolfman Jack on crack, where you just got it, baby. And you just got it good. The Amboy Dukes. Amazing. Journey to the center of your mind, people. And you do it with Clark the Shark. Ha 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 ha.